One local restaurant is feeling the effects of the spread of the coronavirus as Taco Town has temporarily closed their doors. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, during the Unified Command update, Scottsbluff County Health Director Paulette Schnell shared details from a Facebook post by restaurant owner Justin Dedek about the decision to close Taco Town's doors last Friday for 9 days after they were informed that an employee had tested positive.
We took immediate action and closed our doors to protect our loyal customers and employees. While all safety precautions and guidelines have been strictly adhered to at Taco Town, we unfortunately were reminded we can only control what happens inside our four walls. The employee has not been working since we were first informed that he had been in close contact with a previous positive case or had shown any symptoms. But regardless, we felt we needed to take immediate action.
Any close contacts to that case have been informed, and Schnell says customers who dined at the restaurant would not be considered as potential exposures. She said the closure is an example of how gatherings elsewhere can have an impact on businesses and their employees, including the youth that play such a vital role in our local workforce. Dedek says closing temporarily was a frustrating decision to make, but it was the best one for the safety of staff and valued customers.
We were wearing a mask, we were wearing gloves, cleaning workstations on a constant basis, all the general spots and everything like that. So, that's the frustrating part about this is we were doing everything in our power to control this. And, like the Facebook post showed, we were reminded that we can only unfortunately control what happens inside our four walls at the same time.
Dedek says they are currently trying to decide whether in-person dining will return when the business resumes services next Thursday, or if they will go back to takeout and drive-through only. Well, voters in Alliance rejected a proposed half-cent sales tax increase during Tuesday's primary election. 1,218 residents, roughly 58%, cast their ballots against Proposition 1, while 881 voters were in favor. Mayor Mike Daphne tells KNEB News he was disappointed the measure was rejected, as it would have gone a long way to fund street improvements.
We hit a bad time with the downturn in the economy. I think there was a lot of misinformation out there. We weren't able to get, I don't think, the message or convince people that we were actually going to use it for streets. There was a lot of skepticism, and that's what we do. But I think we just kind of hit the perfect storm that was against it.
The measure was anticipated to generate $6 million over 10 years, with any amount over that to be considered for use by the city on infrastructure projects other than streets. Daphne says the fallout there will be less money for road improvements and will take longer for completion of those projects over time. Well, coming up after the break, a chance for some overnight scattered thunderstorms that may linger through Friday. Bill's in with your Thursday evening forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy. Supporting local jobs. Giving back to our community. Investing in entrepreneurship. Making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to be dealing with some clouds off and on, a scattered shower or storm around this evening. Showers possible as we go in the overnight hour as well, and temperatures falling down only into the 40s overnight again. That was after not a bad day at all yesterday. We're going to have some rain and storms tonight, more storms tomorrow. Some of those tomorrow could be on the strong side. Warmer conditions are on the way, though, still, as we've been hinting at for the last couple of days, starting Sunday and into next week. Told you it wasn't bad at all yesterday, 75 after a morning low of 46. 1/100th of an inch of moisture in the rain gauge, down to about an inch above for the month and about 0.6 of an inch below normal for the year. The mild air has made it into our area with 70s here in the high plains of Nebraska, 75 down in Hayes, at 74 in Norfolk. Cooler, though, here in Rapid City at 59, Laramie at 56, at 63 up in Casper. There's a 69 in Sydney, 72 right now in Ogallala. Winds are not bad at all in that 5 to 15 mile an hour range. A severe weather threat for tonight is confined here to the areas off to the east of us, from eastern Kansas up through Illinois and on into Ohio, and maybe a small area here in portions of West Texas. As we zoom into our area, though, nothing happening here on the severe weather threat for today. Now, tomorrow we bring the threat of severe weather into our area. Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk of severe storms here in northeastern Colorado, areas of southwest and western Nebraska, including portions of the Panhandle, under that slight risk of severe storms for tomorrow. What that's going to probably entail is going to be some large hail and isolated damaging winds. Again, here in this yellow shaded area is where the highest probability is. It's still going to be pretty low, low chances of severe weather, but again, it'd be in the form of hail and damaging winds for tomorrow if we do get some severe weather. That is going to be primarily to where it is confined to. For tonight, we have showers that are off and thunderstorms off to our east. They will move through the area off and on through the overnight hours. Some showers move across the area, and we start tomorrow morning with some of those showers just off to our east, and low temperatures in the 40s to near 50 degrees. Now tomorrow, those showers push off and out of the region. We break in the clouds to get some sunshine in here, only to bring in some late day showers and storms. By tomorrow afternoon, they start to develop. Now, this particular forecast model picking up pretty close on where the Storm Prediction Center has that higher risk of severe weather. As the storms push off further to the east, they should exit into areas of west central Nebraska and then into central and eventually eastern Nebraska as they push across the state. We're going to be left with partly cloudy skies and just a hit or miss shower around through later hours for tomorrow. Highs back to near 70 again for tomorrow. Pretty nice day out there, upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Rainfall totals are going to be varied. Here in the immediate area, pretty light, but as you get into central Nebraska, you're going to see a lot more moisture. Take a look at, we have just a few hundredths here in the Panhandle, gets closer to a half an inch or so by the eastern Panhandle, and look at Mullen and Valentine. This forecast model putting both of those cities at over 1.5 inches of moisture possible with this system, so we'll have to keep a close eye on that. Tonight, showers and storms, 48 for your low. And for tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Some could be strong. 69 your expected high, and then they'll clear out tomorrow night and on into Saturday. Saturday doesn't look like too bad of a day at all. Upper 60s for highs. We add 10 degrees to that Sunday in the upper 70s, add 10 more Monday, and get into the upper 80s, near 90 possible on Tuesday. Chances of some thunderstorms late Wednesday, highs in the upper 80s. We cool back into the mid 70s for Thursday of next week, which all those temperatures from Sunday on are above normal for this time of year. And again, things look less active after we get through tomorrow here across the region.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile. and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
Bundle and save with Allstate. In Gearing, call Allstate agent Michael Engelhop for a quote today at 308-436-2123.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. Unified Command confirms 2 new cases of COVID-19 in the Panhandle, including 1 case in Morrill County and 1 case in Scottsbluff County. The Morrill County case is a female in her 20s, while the Scottsbluff case is a man in his 20s. Both are close contacts of a previous positive case. As of Wednesday evening, there were 30 active cases in the Panhandle, including 20 in Scottsbluff County, 7 in Morrill County, 2 in Cheyenne County, and 1 in Dawes County. There have been 48 recoveries through Wednesday evening, with 0 COVID-19 related deaths. Looking at the statewide numbers now, as the total number of COVID-19 related deaths in the state is at 107, according to the latest DHHS data dashboard. The state case total is 9,075. Additionally, the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services recently updated its COVID-19 dashboard to include death data by county and added data related to hospital capacity. Additional hospital data was also added to the dashboard as well. And Wyoming will again allow people to dine in at restaurants, meet in bars, and gather in larger numbers as the state continues to post some of the lowest coronavirus infection numbers in the U.S. Governor Mark Gordon announced the new state public health orders yesterday, and they will take effect tomorrow. Restaurants and bar tables must be adequately spaced, and employees must wear face coverings. They will need to be screened for COVID-19 symptoms as well. Up to 25 people will be allowed to gather. That's up from the 10 current number. And Gordon urged people to continue to be careful, saying that the virus is not gone yet. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell will be in with the latest here at the FNBO Sports Desk. He'll have that in just 90 seconds.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touch-tone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Working towards a return on the diamond and still hope for some summer showcases. Let's start our update today at the beginning of the week as Governor Pete Ricketts announced that youth baseball and softball could return starting on June 1st for practice and June 18th for games. Both Legion baseball teams here in town, the West Coast Zephyrs and Gering Platte Valley Companies, are planning on mapping out a season. Leaving all the guidelines set forth by the governor aside, coaches have to now figure out their scheduling for a condensed season. West Coast Jeremiah Luber.
Right now, it seems really tricky just because we don't know, in the next month who we're going to be able to play and who we're not going to be able to play. We have a pretty good idea of some areas where, unfortunately, COVID-19 has hit a little bit harder that we most likely will not be able to go. I've been in talks with some coaches and just trying to put some things together. But, in the next couple of weeks when we find more out, that's when we'll be able to get our schedule a little bit more finalized.
These teams will not be playing under the National Legion sponsorship this year as that organization pulled out for the summer this past weekend. That said, the State Legion Committee has stepped up. They're set to hold a meeting for all coaches in the state to provide some direction. That's big, according to Gering coach Rick Kinnaman.
Well, yeah, and not only direction and some consistency with what everybody's going to be able to do within the state and that sort of thing, but also just knowing that there's people out there that feel the same way we do. I mean, these kids deserve to play, and this pandemic, if you will, or whatever, that has held us back for so long. I think we've reasoned with it now, and we know how to get around most of it, and we know how to proceed. We need to proceed.
That's the older kids, but you've also got locally Gering organized baseball set to move forward with a shortened season, and it looks like the Gering girls softball players will try to join up with the Scottsbluff summer program to make sure everybody gets a chance to play this summer. And what about the West Nebraska All-Star volleyball and football games? The All-Star Committee on Tuesday night voted to postpone rather than cancel at this point. The original date for the games was June 13th. Now they're hoping to play with a makeup date set for Friday, July 24th. A final decision on if those games will be played, that'll be made by July 1st at the latest. A lot of obstacles obviously still remain, and so much is out of the committee's hands right now. Moving into the weekend, there will be a few live sporting events, including that NASCAR race from Darlington. We'll have live coverage starting in the noon hour on Sunday afternoon. They'll race again at Darlington with another Cup race next Wednesday. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO TV Sports Desk. I'm Chris Kittrell. Ryan's back with more right after this on KNEB.TV.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Science in Organizational Management program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. CSC offers 3 flexible options with its Master of Science degree: Human Services, Natural Resources, and Sports Management. With CSC's history as an education leader in the classroom and online, you'll have a solid foundation as you take your career to the next level. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Learn more today at csc.edu.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Start your spring right with compliments for you and your home. Compliments wants to help you get dressed for all your spring events, whether you're the mother of the bride, at your son's graduation, or looking for a great dress for a special event. Compliments has got a look for you. While at Compliments, look for a new style or give it as a gift. With great new home decor, now is the perfect time to spruce up your home. Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, the Western Nebraska Regional Airport Board on Wednesday approved the lowest of 3 bids of just over $1.5 million to Anderson Shaw Construction for a new building as part of the airport's fire station. The building is needed to provide federally required space to accommodate the large size of the new firefighting apparatus the airport purchased last year. Engineer Jeff Wolf with MC Schaff & Associates recommended the board accept the Anderson Shaw bid, much in part due to their prior experience in working on federally funded airport projects.
They have done the terminal at the Sydney Airport. They have done a hangar for the Kimball Airport. And as many of you may or may not know, they did the Eagle Med hangar here at the Scottsbluff Airport. Now that project was a non-federally funded project, but it was an airport project. So they do have plenty of experience with federal projects and federal aid.
The board's approval of the bid is contingent upon federal and state aviation authorities also approving that bid. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.